Continuing with our coverage of the Quebec Mining Conference in Quebec City, I have CEO of Goldcorp, Charles Jeannes, joining me on the line. Chuck, thank you for speaking with me today.
Happy to be here, thanks.
All right, Chuck, let's get started with Éléonore, this big project in northern Quebec. How's it progressing up there?
It's actually going very well. We have an excellent team at Éléonore, and they are advancing things pretty much on budget and on schedule, and we're quite excited about what this will mean to us. This will be one of the largest and most important new gold mines in Canada to be constructed in some time.
Now, we know there was some tough times in the summer there within the province. There was wildfires in the area, as well as a province-wide construction strike. The company had a possibility of delays, but you guys powered through it. How did you guys get through that tough time?
Well, I think that's a reflection of the quality of the team. As I mentioned, we did have about a month that we lost in the schedule this summer due to having to evacuate as a result of the forest fires and then the construction strike. And rather than the month pushing our first gold schedule into 2015, the guys have kind of buckled down and come up with ways to work around that, and they still believe, and we believe, that they'll produce first gold at the end of 2014. So very strong performance there.
Exploration is ongoing at the project. What kind of results are you guys pulling up, and were you expecting these results?
Yes, everything's progressing as planned right now. We're spending most of our time better defining the deep part of the ore body. This has always been carried mostly in resource rather than reserve due to the density of drilling, and we're now filling those areas in, and we're seeing the drill results as expected. So no surprises, and we're actually finding some additional zones peripheral to the main zone that we're quite pleased with.
Now, with Éléonore on the cusp of production in 2014, late 2014, how about exploration, development, and further production within Quebec? Is this a province you would like to stay in the future?
Absolutely. One of the real trends in the world these days is the challenges that we face from a political risk standpoint in various countries around the world, and the more issues that the industry suffers elsewhere, the better places like Quebec look to mine and to invest for the future. So we certainly look at Quebec as a place we'd like to continue to do more business.
And we'll wrap up with the state of the mining industry. We all know it has been tough sledding in 2013. What are your sentiments and outlooks towards the mining environment into 2014 and onwards?
Well, I'm very excited about our business. We are going to finish the year very strong, as expected, having a very strong fourth quarter. We've got a great 2014 coming with higher gold production and lower costs and lower capital spending, so all that points to better financial performance. Of course, you need the gold price to cooperate. I'm personally very bullish on gold over the longer term. I think we may stumble around a bit for the next 6 to 12 months, given the focus on the U.S. economy and the U.S. Fed, and whether they taper and when and how much. And I think that'll dominate the news and the gold price for the short term. But for the long term, primarily due to very strong Asian demand and growing Asian demand, I'm very bullish about the long-term gold price. Great stuff, Chuck. Thank you very much for speaking with me today. Absolutely. Always happy to talk to you, Alex. And thank you for watching our ongoing coverage of the Quebec Mining Conference here in Quebec City. If you have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to send them to newsfeedback@kitco.com, or you can ask me on Twitter @Alex_Letourneau. Have a good one.